Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning. How are you today? I hope everything is run well. Yes, keep spirit, enjoy my class, and then this is our 10th video. So give your big attention for this topic. We talk about pronouns here with me, Miss Sinta. What is the meaning of pronoun? Jadi apa sih arti dari pronoun itu? Sama seperti kata ganti her, him, yes, and them, us, and what else? We talk about it more. A pronoun is often defined as a word which can be used instead of a noun. For example, instead of saying John is a student, the pronoun can be used in place of the noun John, and the sentence becomes he is a student. We use pronouns very often, especially so that we do not have to keep on repeating a noun. This chapter is about the kind of pronoun called a personal pronoun because it often refers to a person. Like noun, personal pronouns sometimes have a singular and plural form I, we, he, they. Jadi maksudnya adalah kata ganti yang digunakan agar kata itu tidak berulang-ulang disebutkan. Jadi misalkan he, I, we, he, they, atau nama orang bisa diganti dengan menggunakan pronoun. Jadi pronoun is a word change, kata ganti, untuk membantu kita biar tidak terjadi pengulangan kata terhadap yang bersangkutan. For personal pronouns. Okay. Next, this is not about the point, but we need example to compare, to make a difference each other for the sentence itself. We need an example, yes. Next, then unlike noun, personal pronouns sometimes have different forms for masculine or male, feminine or female, and nature he, she, it. Also, unlike nouns, personal pronouns have different forms depending on if they act as subjects or objects. He, him. He di sini, sorry perhatikan, he, him, she menjadi her. He menjadi him, she menjadi her. Kemudian next. Subject is a word which does an action and usually comes before the verb, and an object is a word that receives an action and usually comes after the verb. For example, in the sentence, yesterday Susan called her mother. Susan is the subject and mother is the object. The pronoun she can be used instead of Susan, and the pronoun her can be used instead of mother. The form of a personal pronoun also changes according to what person is referred to. Jadi misalnya gini gambarnya ya. Susan called her mother. Susan sebagai subjek, mother sebagai objek. Kata ganti dia, she, dari bisa digunakan untuk menggantikan Susan, dan kata ganti her bisa digunakan untuk menggantikan ibunya. So, her as a mother, she as a Susan. Jadi kayak ada kata ganti personal gitu ya, bisa tergantung dengan referensi sentences yang ada. Seperti contoh, Susan called her mother. Yes. Untuk kelanjutan, kalimat kelanjutannya bisa dijadikan she called her mother. Gitu ya. Mother is the object. Susan, her can be used instead of mother, ibunya. Yes, her mother, ibunya, gitu ya. Susan called her mother. Bukan berarti Susan memanggil ibu Susan. Kata pengulangan Susan digunakan lagi. Kita bisa menggunakan, tidak perlu begitu, karena kita bisa menggunakan pronoun. Karena fungsi pronoun adalah kata ganti, menggantikan kata Susan itu sendiri. Ya. I think it is easy to understand and get the point for this case, but we have another case. Next, if you have any questions so far, you can ask for fast responses. You can share your question at WhatsApp group. As a note, there are also interrogative pronouns who, which, what used for asking question, and relative pronouns who, which, what, that used in complex sentences, which will be discussed in another place. Some grammar books also talk about demonstrative pronouns. This, that, this, those. Ini tahu ya bedanya. This, that untuk yang satu. This handphone. Only one handphonenya kan. Kalau handphonenya ada dua, berarti this menggunakan ini. Cara bacanya hampir sama, cuman lebih ke penekanannya aja yang mungkin berbeda. But in a speech, neither is uncaring ya. Jadi semuanya tidak dipedulikan, dalam artian cuek deh. Yang penting what are you speaking, neither is understand, another understand, yang lainnya mengerti. Jadi this, that, this, those itu ada bedanya. In a grammar, but maybe yes, sometimes we talk in a speaking, we don't need grammar. Ungrammatically in a song, sometimes ungrammatically. So don't care about this one. But you need to know more about pronoun itself, because pronoun is part of the grammar. Jadi kita tuh cukup tahu begini gitu ya, jangan terlalu diambil pusing, dan we don't want to practice. Kita tidak mau mempraktekkan bahasa Inggris itu sendiri when you know more about the grammar itself. But this is about for your knowledge to know about pronoun. And in indefinite pronoun, some of words, age and etc., which are very similar to adjectives and do not need to be discussed here. Okay, for so far, if you have any question, you can for fast respond, yes, WhatsApp group. Next, nah this is an example. Ini yang Miss bicarakan, we need a case, we need a like a example for a sentences itself. Object pronoun, possessive adjective, possessive pronoun, reflexive pronoun. Jadi when we talk about pronoun itu udah sentensesnya udah kompleks gitu. But in a daily conversation itself, we very not very often, yes, sometime lah ya, we use this to talk with others. Jadi sometime aja, because in a daily conversation, this one is not the point when we want to talk with others. Okay, so keep your confidence when you want to speaking English. Not fluent, yes, you need fluently, but sometimes you don't need about grammar itself. Yes, ungrammatical is okay when another understand what you say. Okay, di sini ada subject pronoun sebagai subject, yes, subject I, ada I, you, he, she, it, yang sudah kita pelajari di tenses yang sudah di-share sebelumnya. This is a subject pronoun, and then we have object pronoun, me, pengganti I, ada me, kemudian pengganti you, ada you. It's the same, it is like a principle ya, sudah prinsipnya based on the book, based on the references itself. Kemudian ada he, kata gantinya ada him, she, ada her, it tetap sama object pronoun. Ini penting ya, dibikin tabel seperti ini biar mudah dimengerti. Kemudian ada she, her, kemudian ada it, its, we, us, you, and they, them. Kemudian ada possessive adjective, my name, your name, his name, her name, its name, our name, your names, their names. Kemudian ada possessive pronoun ya, mine, ini kepunyaan. Jadi kepunyaan siapa? Mine. Is it who is it misalnya? Is it mine? Ini punya saya misalnya. Who is it? Ini punya siapa? Sorry ya, sorry. Oke, misalnya who is it? This pen. Who is it? Who is pen? Jadi ini pena ini punya siapa? Terus ada yang jawab, this pen is mine, ya. This pen is mine. Pena ini adalah punya saya. Jadi seperti yours, punya kamu, his punya dia, hers punya dia. Kenapa his dan hers? Ini hers harus dipakai s karena memang di sini his-nya mana sih? Sorry ya. Oke, sorry. Nah, ya. Di sini her sudah, his di sini sudah diwakili oleh his, as di sini. Kemudian her sebagai diferensi saja untuk pembanding, pembeda. Nanti jadi ada ciri khas s tambah s. Untuk yang it sama ditambah s juga. Ours, as, yours. Jadi this is for possessive pronouns, ya. And then yours pakai s, theirs. His sudah diwakili s, especially for mine. And then we have reflective pronouns. There is myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourselves. Nah, di sini apa bedanya? Kenapa ini itself, self? This because we as a rame, lebih dari satu, kami, kita, kamu, mereka. Jadi pakai this one, ourselves. This is principle ya, udah kayak teaching by principle gitu ya. Udah mengajar sesuai dengan prinsip based on the references. Jadi berdasarkan referensi buku yang sudah ada gitu. Yourselves, bukan saya yang buat, pada it's a grammar, yes, from yourselves and themselves. Okay, next. I have, oh sorry, I can't see this one. I have a sharp nose. It was nice. Oh, something like this, yes. I have beautiful eyes. They were nice. Pronoun is used to substitute noun in a part A. The pronoun it refers to a sharp nose. In a B, point B, the pronoun then refers to beautiful eyes. A singular pronoun is used to refer to a singular noun is a. Ya, ini ya, jadi pronounnya is refers to a. Jadi ini adalah singular. Untuk pluralnya yang B pakai eyes, yes, ya. Jadi they, gitu, beautiful. I have, they were nice. Jadi yang they itu yang menggantikan beautiful eyes itu, ya. It itu menggantikan a sharp nose. So based on a singular and plural, single dan jamak, sendiri dan banyak gitu ya. Kemudian yang C, Hisham has a new haircut. He cut it yesterday. Hisham bisa diganti menjadi he. Jadi nggak perlu lagi diulang. Hisham has a new haircut. Hisham cut it yesterday. Jadi kalau dalam bahasa Indonesia itu juga ada pengulangan kata. Jadi pengulangan kata tidak diperlukan ketika ada kata ganti. Jadi kata ganti dari Hisham ada he. Sebagai pronoun ya, subject pronoun are used as a subject of the sentence as he, ya. Kemudian ada di Hisham always consults to me at the end of the month. Sorry, I know him well. Nah, Hisham diganti menjadi him. Apa artinya? Artinya adalah object pronoun, ya. Yang digunakan ya objective of the verb as in or as a subject of preposition, as in I know him well, ya. Hisham bisa berubah diganti menjadi him based on the sentence, of course. Hisham always console to me at the end of the month. I know him well. Ini we talk about I know him well. Saya mungkin di sini. Hisham always console to me at the end of the month. I know Hisham well. Hisham bisa mengganti menjadi him. Okay? I talk to him every day. I talk to Hisham every day. Bayangkan coba ketika ini digabungkan menjadi satu paragraf dan harus ada pengulangan kata Hisham ketika there is no pronoun. Berborosan kata ya. Jadi ketika ada pronoun kita gunakan pronoun dengan baik. I talk to him every day. Object pronoun are used as Yes, object of the verbs is in object of preposition. And then her medicine is here, your medicine is over there. Ini sebagai possessive adjective diikuti immediately by a noun. They cannot stand alone is in. Jadi tidak bisa berdiri sendiri. Her medicine, jadi obat dia. Your medicine, obat kamu. So there is a noun. Ya, harus ada noun. Ya, when we talk in daily conversation, we need a noun to support our sentence or conversation. And then that meal is hers. Nah, ini kepunyaan, yes. Possessive, yours is our. Mereka itu satu paket. Jadi nggak usah bingung, mereka itu satu paket. Possessive, adjective, adjective pronoun, subject, objective, possessive, adjective, possessive pronoun. Itu semuanya satu paket. Jadi tidak perlu di think it more and make you confused, ya. Jadi dipikir terus bingung sendiri. So don't care about that. Incorrect. Yang benar adalah that meal is hers, yours is over there. Why? Karena possessive pronoun dengan use apostrophe s in, ya. Possessive pronoun tidak menggunakan apostrophe. Yes. Ketika salah. Jadi harus ini yang benar, ya. Kemudian ada a snake use. Oke, ini diperhatikan. Kalau ada, if you have any question, you can share your question at WhatsApp group. Oke. He cut himself. Ini reflective, yes, reflexive. Mereka satu paket semua. Oke. I hope you get the point. What is the next slide? Yes, any question? A friend question is one half of wisdom one. Ini kata-kata bijak, wise word. One who never asks, either knows everything or nothing. Okay. For further grammar exercise online, ya, via online bisa diakses di alamat tersebut. Kemudian tadi kita fokus ke sini paketan yang ini biar tahu what is the differences, ya, how to use it when we want to make a sentence, gitu ya. Jadi this is to you to make it easy, ya. When you want to understand about pronoun itself. Okay. If you have any question, you can share at Google Classroom, or for fast response, you can share your question at WhatsApp group. Yeah, this is for exercises via online. You can share. You can search the address. Yeah, based on the address, and then I think enough for this meeting, this video. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.